Alright, welcome to this edition of This Old House, with your host, John Redpath. Today we're going to show how to secure loose tongue and groove flooring 100 years old. I already put up this 2x3 here, so we're going to just finish that off. And I have to use this ridiculously long bit to get up there, and at an angle. The idea is to screw these screws up into the tongue and groove, which is up above there. Let's just get a light on that to see that better. Actually, I have a light on my helmet, so right there we're trying to screw screws up into the tongue and groove, and then screw this guy into the floor joist. My trusty Milwaukee tools here. Alright, next tongue and groove is here. Alright. And this one's going to be a tough one. I think I can reach it though. I have the screws in this magnetic pan so that they're easy to get to. And let's see if we can get this guy in. Got to be careful of all the new electrical and plumbing. And looks like I need more screws. This is my third box of 5 pounds of 3-inch deck mate screws. And get this guy in. Not the easiest thing in the world to get a bite on it. Okay. And then we'll pick this video up when we put the next section in. I'll show you how it gets connected with the construction adhesive. Alright, so I gotta do this next section here, and of course there's a nail right there where I need to put the wood. Let's see if my Ryobi hammer take care of that, and it did. It totally put that nail into its place. Alright, so next step is to get construction adhesive on this 2x3 here, and the idea is to get it here. That'll be up against the ceiling or the floor, tongue and groove, and then this against the floor joist. So let's do that. I got my Milwaukee battery powered caulking tool, which has been invaluable to me. I've gone through about 10 of these tubes so far. Roll it down. And then and then what I've been doing, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, is get some caulk on the end here, so when it matches up with that other piece, get a solid adhesive connection on top of the nails and screws. Okay. And this is the fun part, not getting adhesive on everything in a tight space. So maybe I should have did this from the other side. Kind of a 6.5 dozen deal. I got some cable over there. I'm gonna have to do this from the other side. Alright. No choice. Alright, that's our new 24-volt lighting power supply for the cabinet lighting underneath and below the counter cabinets. Alright. Okay, it's gotten a little messy already, I could see. Not too bad. Need to get this up here. Need to get this BX out of the way. And my data cable. Alright. What's keeping me here? String. Alright. This. Here. And over. Alright, we're in. The screw is in the way. It's too darn low. Alright, let's get that out of there. Alright. What is that? Probably a Phillips head. I can't even tell. Yeah, I think it's Phillips. Oh boy. Hopefully this bit not too long to get in there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll cut that first. How the heck did I get this at this weird angle like this? Never know. Alright. That was a pipe support. I'll replace that. Alright. We need more adhesive on that wood. Alright. Got a little bit more here. Alright. And alley up. Alright, now it's going in. Alright, now we got it in. There we go. Got that nice and tight. Put some weight against it. I'm pushing it up as far as I can. Get some force on it. And then we gotta hurry up and get some screws in there. Holes on the other side. And it's already coming down. Alright, stick with me here. Alright, that's in place. See if we can get in behind the washing machine here. Get a screw up into that joint. It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough angle. I don't know. We'll try. Yeah, that's gonna be a real. Oh, maybe. Alright, I think I got it. Yep, I see the adhesive squeezing out. That means I got it. Alright, the rest of this should be easy. Just gonna keep shooting screws in. Get a couple against the joist. Get some light on it. Alright, we're good. Alright, that's more or less how it's done. I'm just going to keep hitting this. And this is always a tough one. Getting this to lock in. Okay. Alright, and we'll turn this off and turn it back on when I'm finished.
Is what it seems like.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could ask them to look around again.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell it would have gone though.
No, it couldn't have gone far. It doesn't run.
It doesn't look right.
Alright. Get the last couple screws in. Screws in between the washing machine and wall here. Oh boy. Get that from the other side. one. That's it. We'd be done.
Something had to pop up there. You're getting too many passing turbine scans. No, I mean, you can't. No one can escape to. Yeah. No, well, no one can explain why turbo scans